Hello, welcome to yet another video of Maths Made Simple with Ms. Gamu. In today's video, we're going to focus on multiplying and dividing mixed fractions. So this is related to the previous video where we were looking at how to add and subtract mixed fractions. So how we do this one, we use the method of converting the mixed fraction into an improper fraction. So how we do it, we use the smiley face, sad face, times, and plus method. So 5 times 5 is 25. 25 plus 3 is 28. All right? Write 28 there over 5. Times. Same here. Smiley face, sad face. Times and plus. All right? 5 times 2, 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 over 5. All right? Okay, there we go. So when we're here, we first ask ourselves the question, are there any common factors between the diagonals? So the 5 and the 14, there are no common factors. The 5 and the 28, there are no common factors. So we definitely have to go manual. All right, so that means we have to multiply the two numerators and multiply the two denominators and then simplify. All right, so that we don't have a very long video, let me just quickly use my calculator here. 28 times 14 is 392 divided by 5 times 5, 25. Then if you can see, this is an improper, so we are trying to find a mixed number because we cannot leave it as an improper. We have to leave it as a mixed number. Then we ask ourselves, how many times does 25 go into 392? If we're looking at the fact that there are 4 25s in 100, so 100 there are 4, 200 there are 8, 300 there are 12, then we also have 75 there. So that will be 12, 13, 14, 15. So that is a whole number of 15. Then what we do is we're going to say 92 minus 75. So the remainder is a clean 17 all over 25. All right. So just as a mini recap, how we do it, we convert the mixed number into improper. Then when we're on the side of improper, you first check at the diagonals if there's anything that can cancel out each other. In this case, there was nothing common, so we had to just go straight. That is numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator. We got 392 over 25. Then we divided to say how many times does 25 go into 392? It goes in 15 times with a remainder of 17 over 25. All right, so we move on to, let me take a different color here. We move on to, take that one. We move on to division. So when it comes to division, the key is using an awesome formula called keep, change, flip. So when you divide by a fraction, you keep, change, and flip. But before you use the keep, change, flip, you need to convert it again. So what we're going to do, same method, smiley face, sad face, times and plus. So 5 times 7 is 35. 35 plus 4 is 39. 39 all over 7. All right, cool. So the first part of our sum we keep as it is. The second part we change it. So we change the division sign into a multiply sign. And then the last part we flip. But before we flip, we want to just simplify it into an improper. So 9 times 1 is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. I'm just going to write it here quickly. 13 over 9. But remember, on this part, we flip. So that means we're going to put the 9 on top over the 13. Okay, So we now have 39 over 7 times 9 over 13. If we remember what I spoke about, we look at the diagonals. In this case, 13 and 39 are in the same, they are multiples of each other. They're in the same times table. Okay, so 13, 26, 39. So we know that 13 goes into 13 once, 13 goes into 39 three times. All right, so now that you have this, you have a new set of sums that you now can just multiply straight and simplify. So in this case, 3 times 9 is 27, all over 7. Okay, so we are back at that improper that we want to convert into a mixed. Then we ask ourselves, 7 goes into 27 how many times? 7 goes into 27 3 times. All right, that is 7 times 3 is 21, with a remainder of 6 over 7. All right, just as a mini recap, when we divide fractions, especially when they are mixed fractions, you first convert it into improper, then you use your awesome rule called keep, change, and flip, meaning that the first part of the sum you keep it as it is, the middle part of the sum you change it, you change the operation from a division to a multiplication. Then the last part you flip it. Whatever was a numerator becomes a denominator, whatever was a denominator becomes a numerator. Then if you check, we are now back at multiply. We either go straight, then simplify, or we check at the diagonals if there's any common factors. If there are common factors, you simplified so that the sum will be easier for you. If we didn't simplify, this sum was going to be very big. It will be now 34 times 9, which will be a very big number. So it's always best to try and look for the diagonals if there's anything that you can simplify so that it becomes easier for you. At the end of the day, maths, there's so many ways to solve it and there's so many ways to get it, but it only comes through practice. So I advise you guys, continue to practice. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next one.